Hi everyone. As you all know that I am a primary school teacher, I want to share this thing with you and I teach 6 and 7 year old. Um, so in the morning when their parents are dropping them off, sometimes they feel really pulled down and sad because they're missing their mom and dad. And when it's mat time, we call them on the mat. They come and sit, and you can see that some are gearing up for the day and some are struggling. And the moment I'll say hello, all you beautiful people, and you should see the smile on their face. They will look at each other, correct their posture, and feel a little bit better about themselves. And that is when I realize that I really love my job. And this is one of the main reasons why, because you can make a huge difference in the lives of these children by just making them feel special. So hello all you beautiful people, and today's video is going to be a little bit personal, and it is special for a lot of reasons. So I got up early today, and I thought, let me do yoga, and I sat for meditation, and I did about 35-40 minutes of meditation today. And in my meditation, I kind of got this thought that, it was about healing. Why healing is important, I've already discussed. But what does it really do to you, and why some people do not choose healing? Many people don't choose healing because they think it means reconciliation with the abuser, reconciliation with that cycle of drama and trauma and pain and toxicity. Believe you me, I've been there, done that, experienced that. So I know why it would feel that way. We all, not all, I don't want to generalize, but people who really need healing have been abused at some stage or the other in their lives, be it at their school, by friends, by somebody they loved, somebody who they were really close to, personal relationships, professional relationships, by their employees. And it leaves a very dark impression on their psyche, on the soul, a scar. And many a times we feel, I'm no exception, I've been abused a lot in my life by people closest to me. Without naming names and naming relationships, I was abused so much for such a long time that I'd almost hit rock bottom. So helpless, not feeling valued, and not feeling heard. Sorry. So I chose, my soul must have cried for healing, and help appeared. I always say that I'm a really, really blessed person, really favorite child of the universe for sure, because every time there was drama and trauma going on in my life, I had a parallel life, almost a parallel life, where some sort of help was always appearing in the form of a person, in the form of opportunities, possibilities, spirituality, everything. And I'm sure many of you have experienced the same thing as well. Acknowledge it. If you receive help when you are at your lowest, you should acknowledge it and be really, really grateful for it. And believe you me, I have so much of gratitude for all the people, like aunties and uncles and friends and mentors and colleagues, and some really, really special people who came into my life at a time I needed them. So this video is dedicated to all of those people. So I had hit rock bottom. It was year 2006. Well, it led to 2006. All dark before that. And help appeared in the form of an auntie actually pulling me into spirituality, and she took me and helped me join this spiritual mission called Sahaj Marg. And master, my guru, my first guru, Parthasarthi Rajgopalachari ji, he accepted me wholeheartedly, gave me so much of love, made me feel so valued, and set me on a path of healing. So when I came back from there, I remember, now I'm laughing, but at the time it felt like the most painful experience to undergo, because when I came back, my parents thought that, oh, now she's better, she has a guru and everything, she's into meditation, pack your bags and go back to the person who put you in that situation. Well, that's not the purpose of healing. Healing does not mean that you have to re-enter the toxic pattern again, the toxic cycle. You have to again be in touch with the person who put you in that situation, in that place, originally. Healing is liberation. Healing is helping you equip with the tools to strengthen your emotional and mental well-being, so that you can preempt the triggers. You can actually navigate through those triggers. You can understand what brings you down. Healing is that sort of journey, not a destination. It is to free you of the emotional chains that are tying you to the toxic cyclic pattern. Please understand that. Family members of people who keep pushing them to be in touch with the person who caused all of that, stop doing that. Nobody can ever be healed if they have to continuously live with the person who is creating it for them. So putting me in that situation was not ideal, because then I was exhausted of working on myself. While it helped me transform into whoever or whatever I am today, but that's not necessarily the way I wanted it to be. Everybody wants ease, joy, and glory in life. So that's one. What happened with me should not necessarily be your choice. So healing is not reconciliation, healing is liberation. When you are healed, it doesn't really matter if the person who put you in that situation asks for forgiveness or not, or apologizes or not, because you are not in that space anymore. It doesn't really matter, unless you're so deeply in love that, yeah, you want to make it work, and okay, you will accept the apology and you will move forward with that person. Until then, no. That's one. Actually, I had a lot of points, and I was just writing, because in the morning when your day starts and your schoolwork also leads your day in many ways, I thought I'll quickly write down whatever thoughts were coming up during the meditation. After that, I wrote it. So well, this is really, really important, because healing, when you are healed, you don't let the past define your present and your future. When your past is defining your present, you will know of it, because your responses will to the current situation, even if it has a little bit of a familiarity with what happened with you in the past, that response to it will kind of be informed by your past. So you need to heal that past trauma, past drama. And also, healing doesn't necessarily mean, healing is not necessarily just for the victim, it is also for the abuser. because hurt people. So the abuser also needs to, in a way, get themselves healed, because how much more bad karma do you want to gain, you know? And healing will help you understand these triggers. Healing will help you get rid of those triggers. Believe you me, even now, after, so I have been working in the path of healing as a healer since 2008, right? Yeah, 2008, it's 25. And I actually do a lot of work on myself, because healing is an internal job, it's not an external validation. So in spite of that, I still sometimes do get triggered if I'm again pushed to a corner, if I am not feeling valued, if I feel that I'm being cheated upon or being taken advantage of, and if I'm not heard, it still triggers a response. And that is what tells me that I need to heal and deal with that aspect of my life. Once that is completely healed, my responses will be slightly different. In fact, I'll have no responses. You'll be like, okay, this is not a choice I want to make anymore, because last time when I made this choice, it led me to dash dash dash, and we don't want to go through that bullshit anymore. So, and you take a step back. And taking a step back doesn't mean that you are putting down your weapons. No, taking a step back means you're valuing yourself more, you're choosing yourself first, you are valuing your peace and your calm and your emotional and your mental well-being more. All right, so I hope I'm being I'm able to explain it properly, because I know it is very important. I know there are many people out there who suffer in silence, who don't want to get healed because, one, they think it is reconciling with the abuser, two, or reconciling with the situation, two, or letting the abuser go scot-free. It's not any of that. Healing is bringing that ease, joy, glory, love, respect, self-worth, self-esteem, inner strength back to you, your power back to you. Because, I don't know if you believe this, you are worthy of love, joy, and abundance. So don't deprive yourself of that just because of that one person you don't want to go scot-free, just because your healing will forgive him and release him of his bad karma. That's not your job. Your job is to look after yourself. Trust me, you deserve that. You deserve a relationship that gives you more of you. You deserve a relationship that respects you, honors you, and values you, hears you, and nurtures you, and nourishes you. And also, you need to heal yourself, because you need to be capable of nourishing someone, nurturing the relationship, and honoring the other person, respecting the other person, and bringing helping that bring out more of that person also. So you need to heal, not just for yourself, for people you come across and lives you touch. And it is not just in a personal space. It's not just a personal relationship, that a love relationship or a relationship with a parent or anything. It is even for a professional. Like, imagine having an unhealed person in your workspace who is not happy, who's not joyful, who has so many burdens and is suffering internally. They are not giving out their best, so they are becoming more of a liability to the organization. So you need to heal for so many things in your life, or to brighten so many different areas and aspects and dimensions of your life. So please don't take healing so lightly. It's not a promotion. I shared with you that whatever little I have accomplished in my life, however you are seeing me now, I don't think I would have existed without being healed. I would probably be dead, and my parents would be crying over my passing away and maybe have my photo somewhere in the living room and all of that. So you need to heal because you don't want to end up there. You need to heal because you need to experience this life in its magnanimity, and it's beautiful. There's so much to see, there's so much to achieve, there's so much to do, there's wonderment everywhere. There is beauty everywhere, there's grace everywhere. So you need to experience all of that before you are hung up on a wall, so to speak. So please get in touch with a healer. Heal your trauma and drama and your past so that you can march ahead, look forward to a brighter future for yourself, and move forward more empowered, more enlightened, more awakened, and more of a magical being, because this planet needs a lot of magical beings. All right? And through my videos, I always share these little tools that may help you to heal, but sometimes those simple tools are not really enough, and you need a healer, because like in my case, I'm a theta healer, and I scan people to find out the root causes of their triggers and root causes of what they're undergoing in the current state of being, or whatever is happening in the present situation. That scanning helps me understand the root cause of the problem, and then it is dealt with in that way, and then people are strengthened further with more light, so they can navigate through the life situations in a much more awakened and enlightened way, not feeling helpless and alone. That's not a space where anybody should be. I would not wish that for anyone to ever undergo, to be in a space of self-doubt, in a space where you feel that you can't even cry without being judged, and you're all alone. So have a think about it. Please heal yourself, because healing is a journey, it's not a destination. It's a continuous process. All the best. Love you. God bless you.